Hey, Ace on Knives. Rich. That's my name. Okay. First off, let's get this out of the way. I'm a knife fighter. Alright? That said, I've had a couple subscribers ask me some questions. And they say, hey Rich, why do you wear the fingerless gloves? Speed. That's all I can say. I cut down on the drag. Dexterity. Dexterity is one of the most important things when it comes to knife fighting. How can you have good dexterity if you have a clunky finger on your gloves? You can't do it. So it's kind of like shooting a gun too. You need your trigger finger. Well, knife fighting, you need all 10 fingers sometimes. You never know what's going to happen. So these are my favorites. These are called, they don't have a name on them. Yeah, they do. These are Levi's. Oh, yeah. I didn't know these were Levi's. I've been knife fighting in these for years and didn't even know they were Levi's. Shout out to Levi's. Knife fighting. Heck yeah. I mean, so you're out there, you're in the field, you're in the parking lot, you're in the grocery line, you're at the DMV, and you're ready to knife fight. Look at, see how my fingers are able to get the grip on these aluminum handles on this AFO, Benchmade AFO automatic knife? It's largely due to the fact that I don't have finger things on my gloves. Yeah. So I like wearing these the most right now. I got another pair somewhere that I couldn't find because this is basically a video on knife fighting gloves. Proper hand wear when fighting in a professional underground knife fighting circuit. Right here, favorites, Levi's. These are like wool, real thick. They've got the leather palms. Guys, get some Levi's fingerless gloves. If I can find the link for these, I'm gonna put the link in there. Definitely get those. So when I first started knife fighting, I had to get creative. I took a pair of what I would call like running gloves. You know, like gloves those joggers wear. They're real thin little gloves. These are New Balance. Now I keep these just as a memento of the beginning years of my knife fights. I mean, we're talking, these gloves have been through it. They used to be regular. They used to be regular gloves. I cut the fingers off of these because that was before they started making special knife fighting gloves, like the Levi's line of knife fighting gloves. So I got these old New Balance, and I pretty much just have these hung up on a hook. If I pull these out and I'm going to a knife fight, if anybody knows my reputation, they know to walk away if I got the New Balance on. If I got the New Balance on, I mean business. It's like, you know, like Sylvester Stallone in that arm wrestling movie, Over the Top, and he turns his hat around. It was business. You know, you turn that sucker around and he turned into a whole nother creature. I'm the same way with these gloves. I'm worse. Sylvester Stallone's really a short guy. He's like maybe 5'8", I think. You know, and he's got like all of his muscles and stuff. There's a Sylvester Stallone under this. And then I've got the added weight. So if I got him down, we're grappling, and I'm grappling Sylvester Stallone. I don't know his character name in Over the Top, but say I'm wrestling that, or I'm wrestling, grappling that guy. I get all this on him. He's not moving. Now, knife fight, I'm on him, I'm jabbing him. Right in between those little biceps he's got. I'm not going in deep. I got a rule. I only go in about a ½ inch deep. I've got like a calibrated arm, so when I do go in, it kind of goes beep, 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 beep. That means I'm at my threshold. I'm at half inch within flesh. Now, that little beeping sound, that's real. That's in there, man. Beep, 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 beep. Pull it out. Beep, beep, beep. Pull it out. Couple hundred of those little, from a kill stick, Sylvester Stallone is going to never, ever doubt Ace on Knives knife fighting in his New Balance. These business gloves right here, man. Crazy business gloves. Now, these other gloves, I've got 3 pair. That's all I need is 3 pair. Really, I got 4 pair. I just can't find the 4th pair. It's a shame. I'd like to have had those here for this video. But don't, you know what? I believe in when you can't find something, it'll show its face when you need it most. It's like that day, like you'll just be in your truck and you're heading to a knife fight and you got your one gloves on and you're kind of like, man, I wish I had my streamlines. And you're kind of bummed out, and then you kind of like, okay, I'm almost at the field. You go into the glove box to get a tissue so that you can blow your nose because you don't want to go to a knife fight with bugs. That's embarrassing. Do yourself a favor. Blow your nose before you go to a knife fight. Nothing worse than standing across a guy and he's got a bug hanging. That's so distracting. I almost lost a knife fight because the dude had a bug hanging. You know, so blow your nose. I blew my nose and bam! Look at these dogs. Whew. I mean, this is exciting, guys. Look, these gloves have been there, done that. Look at that shit. That's for real, man. That is for real. These gloves, I'm doing that. Yeah. Look, I don't even have a glove on my thumb and my index finger on my left hand. That's straight up high speed damage. Lefty damage. Look at that. I wear these into the grocery store. People they step aside. They're like, we got a knife fighter in Kroger. Kroger's a grocery store here in Indiana. There are really a lot of places hate their politics, garbage politics, but there's not a lot of grocery stores unless you go to like Walmart, Super Walmart, Meijer, you know, all these, like, they never used to be grocery stores, but now they are, and they're trying to be grocery stores. And the only one that is a grocery store has stupid politics. Why does a grocery store even have politics? It makes no sense. Why does John Doe have to be standing in a Kroger about to pay too much for a dozen eggs, have to think about Kroger's stance on gender-neutral pronouns? Kroger, get rid of your politics. It's a grocery store. People they want to buy your food. That's all. That's all they want to do is buy your food, dude. They don't care about pronouns. They just want some eggs, some milk, some granola. Damn it, Kroger. Damn you, Kroger, to bring me to politics. In the middle of a knife fight glove video, I got to talk about a grocery store's politics. I'm all sideways now. I don't know where I'm at. I'm on my 3rd set of gloves. I wish I had my 4th. I was getting into my glove compartment, found these bad boys. Still have a pair missing. Get yourself a pair of gloves. I suggest get the Levi Knife Fighter Edition. These suckers they won't let you down. The Levi Knife Fighter Editions. They sell them at gas stations. Not every gas station. Just there's a gas station line called what's it called? Like get you some, get going. They're an underground knife fighter circuit sponsor, but they don't want anybody to know they are. I get it. You know, you don't want to, hey, we're a legitimate company out here in the world, in the real world. We don't want you to know that we support knife fighters because it's It's not politically correct. I don't know why. Knife fighting should actually be a prerequisite before you're even allowed to get into college. You should have to be in at least one knife fight, or knife fight to get in. Good afternoon, son. Welcome to the University of Indiana knife fighting. You got a knife fight under your belt? You don't? Well, we got a guy right here. His name's Reggie. He's an intern for a veteran knife fighter, Ace on Knives Rich. Meet Reggie. You got to fight Reggie, knife fight him, before you can get into your dorm room, son. Daughter? Women, men? There's only two genders. Either girls or boys, women or men. You're both knife fighting. And if you don't want to knife fight Reggie because your name's Susie and you're a girl, I get it. We got girl knife fighters. Some of them are meaner than the guys. We'll bring Carol over. I just knife fought her son the other day. She's a knife fighter too. She's like 58. It's one bad mama. I tell you what. Daryl, he's not much of a knife fighter, her son. Carol, she's a knife fighter. She's got a kill stick. Her knife of preference, I got one. I'm going to show you. Look, I got the Puma sweatpants on. I got the Puma, look at these, the Puma shoes. Looking good. I got a little orange here. I got the Woods Edge sweatshirt, the knit cap. I got the Puma shoes, Puma swim pants. I got the knife fight gloves on. Damn, I wish I had a knife fight today. All right, Carol carries the two-son. She's got two sons. So she carries a two-son knife. This knife right here is bad boy. You ought to see Carol when she's... Yeah. I take her to the colleges whenever it's knife fight day. She slices up herself some 18-year-old liberal girls' booties, slices them up. That needs to be a prerequisite. I really think so. So, get yourself a nice pair of knife fighting gloves, preferably the Levi's knife, the Knife Network specials. I'll put a link down there. You can't buy these. Now I'm going to show them to you so that you can copy them if you want. You know, that's the best form of flattery right there. Copy it. Go ahead and copy me. I'm okay with that. So that's knife fighting gloves, knife fighting wear. I'll get into more knife fighting wear. Gloves, really important because your hands hold the knife and the knife does the work. I mean, I do the work behind the knife, but you know what I'm saying. Gloves, very important. These are so cool. Deuces.